It is 1942. Across Europe, bombs tear open cities. Tanks grind through villages. Fire turns night into day. But far from the front lines, in neutral Switzerland, it is quiet. Behind marble walls and gold-plated vaults, men in silk suits sip coffee, sign papers, and move fortunes with the stroke of a pen. Their decisions do not win battles. They decide who wins the war. This is the story of the Bank for International Settlements, the BIS. A bank so powerful, it held accounts for Hitler's Reichsbank and the U.S. Federal Reserve. A bank created to prevent another world war, but ended up funding it. While soldiers killed each other in trenches and cities, British bankers, American bankers, German bankers sat together in a Swiss office, working in silence, working in unison. Because neutrality wasn't peace. Neutrality was profit. The year is 1919. Germany has lost the First World War. The Treaty of Versailles demands billions in reparations, crushing payments, impossible deadlines. France wants revenge. Britain wants stability. America wants its loans repaid. But Germany is collapsing. Hyperinflation turns money to ash. A loaf of bread costs millions. Families burn banknotes because they're cheaper than firewood. So the world's most powerful bankers create a solution: a neutral international bank to manage payments and stabilize Europe. In 1930, they meet in The Hague and establish the Bank for International Settlements. Its founders, the Bank of England, the U.S. Federal Reserve, the Reichsbank of Germany, the Bank of France. Allies and enemies, side by side. They choose Basel, Switzerland as headquarters, a country surrounded by mountains, guarded by neutrality, and fueled by money. The BIS is unlike anything ever created. It is a bank for central banks. It has no citizens, no voters, no accountability. Its clients are nations. Its business is power. And it operates with privileges no government would ever dare grant. Its building is inviolable. Its mail cannot be inspected. Its employees cannot be arrested. Its records cannot be seized. The BIS is a state above states. In 1933, Adolf Hitler rises to power, and the BIS becomes a perfect tool for the new regime. Why? Because neutrality means you can serve anyone, and the BIS is legally forbidden from discriminating, even against the Nazis. March 1939. Hitler's troops march into Prague. Nazi officers seize the gold reserves of the Czechoslovakian Central Bank, about $48 million. Within days, they send a command to Basel: transfer the Czechoslovakian gold to the Reichsbank's account. The order lands on the desk of the BIS chairman, Sir Otto Niemeyer of the Bank of England. He knows it is theft. Everyone knows. But the BIS complies anyway. Why? Because Germany is still a BIS shareholder, and BIS rules written by the West forbid discrimination. The gold moves from London to Basel to Berlin. Britain condemns the Nazi invasion by day. Its central bankers authorize the transfer by night. Diplomacy in public, collaboration in private. Neutrality made it legal. Profit made it inevitable. When World War II begins in 1939, the BIS does not close. Its meetings do not stop. In a neutral Switzerland surrounded by Nazi territory, its board still gathers monthly. Around the polished table sit Walter Funk, Nazi Minister of Economics; Montague Norman, Governor of the Bank of England; Thomas McKittrick, an American who becomes BIS president during the war; Axis and allies, drinking the same coffee, reviewing the same accounts, depositing gold from opposite sides of the battlefield. The BIS becomes the world's most important financial clearinghouse. British intelligence warns. The BIS conducts transactions for the enemy through Swiss neutrality. Yet London still collects interest from German assets paid quietly through Basel. Bombs rain over London, while London's bankers earn money from Berlin. Because war had ideology, banking did not. Banking had opportunity. By 1941, the United States enters the war. But even as Americans fight German soldiers, the U.S. continues business with the Reichsbank indirectly through the BIS. The BIS president, Thomas H. McKittrick, is American. He attends Nazi meetings by day and reports to Washington at night. In one memo, he writes, "The BIS must continue operations with all members, even those at war, to ensure post-war stability." Translation: we will fund both sides, so whichever wins, we are already aligned. McKittrick meets frequently with Emil Pohl, Reichsbank vice president and supervisor of gold stolen from Holocaust victims. Pohl tells him plainly, gold is gold. The BIS accepts Nazis' gold without question, including gold melted down from jewelry and from teeth taken in concentration camps. By 1943, Allied intelligence knows this. But they do nothing, because shutting down the BIS would cripple the entire global payment system, a system the Allies desperately need to finance the war itself. The BIS has become untouchable. In 1944, the tide turns. The Allies meet at the Bretton Woods Conference to design the post-war financial order. The American delegation demands dissolve the BIS. It collaborated with the Nazis. But Britain and Switzerland push back. They argue the BIS must survive. The world needs stability. The real reason? Billions in Western assets were tied up in BIS accounts. Destroying the bank would destroy their money. So the motion passes on paper and is quietly ignored. When the war ends in 1945, the BIS is still standing, untouched, unpunished. Its leaders walk away wealthy, respected, silent, neutral, had won again. After the war ends, the BIS rewrites itself. Its Nazi-linked archives quietly disappear. Its executives retire with honors. Its reputation is scrubbed clean. Then it helps build the new global order. The IMF, the World Bank, the modern central banking system, all shaped by the same people who once cleared Nazi gold. In the decades that follow, the BIS becomes the secret boardroom of the global economy. Every month, behind closed doors in Basel, central bankers from the US, UK, Japan, and Europe meet to coordinate interest rates, currency swaps, and crisis responses. No journalists, no votes, no transcripts. Just decisions that move trillions in silence. Insiders call it the real central bank of the world. Today, the BIS remains a sovereign island inside Switzerland. Its building is extraterritorial. Swiss police cannot enter without permission. Its payment system clears over $9 trillion a day. Its decisions reshape nations without public debate or democratic approval, and its purpose remains unchanged: to preserve global stability. But the question lingers: stability for whom? In the 1940s, it preserved stability for both Hitler and Roosevelt. In 2008, it preserved stability for the banks, not for the public. In every crisis since, the BIS protects the system, even when that system causes the crisis. Neutrality and power do not cancel each other. They combine into complicity. The BIS was created to prevent war. Instead, it revealed a truth more unsettling than any ideology. Money rules war. Money rules peace. Money rules memory. When bullets stop, balance sheets begin. When governments fall, debts remain. And through every crisis, every war, every reconstruction, the vaults in Basel keep filling with gold. The bank that served Hitler still serves the world, not because it is evil, but because it understands something no government has ever fully learned. Power is temporary. Debt is eternal. This is the Bank for International Settlements, the bank that funded both sides and still shapes the world today.